Well, I'm leaving the youth hostel now. Had a very nice night's sleep. Feel a lot more refreshed. All my aches and pains have gone. But yeah, leaving late again. 9:30.
Turn right. Then, in 50 feet, turn left along the footpath.
But yeah, leaving it late again. 9:30. It's only an 18-mile hike, and I think it's a constant gradient uphill. I'm not sure how long it should take now off memory, but then just as I was about to set it going, it said, oh, it's supposed to be difficult. So watch this space. Slow and steady, I think, is the key. Slow and steady. Let's go. Well, I'm a mile in. It's quite surprising how quickly I can walk a mile. Just take too long to walk 18, 19, 20 miles. I got told that when the owner of the youth hostel was out walking his dog, it was a bit bleak on top, so navigation might be a problem. But 1 mile in already, you could tell it's going to be muggy. It rained last night, so I'm glad that I don't have a wet tent. But yeah, might be a bit of a struggle. So, let's go. I don't know if you can see him there. Just a little stroll with one of the locals. That's his house. Had a nice little chinwag. Yeah, it was nice to have some company. And he's donated £1 to Edale Mountain Rescue. So, Rob, if you're watching this, I owe you a £1 coin. But yeah, that was a very nice little break from the norm. Well, I've had to take a layer off because I'm feeling a bit muggy, but then put on the waterproof trousers and walking through some tall grass. But yeah, it's an awesome day for it. Seemed to be all right. My knees are giving me some jip. Trying under a gate here. Away we go. Another field full of rabbits. So I've reached the barn, what I keep seeing on Pennine Way Walkers group on Facebook. I think they shut today, so I'd love to stop, but it'd also stop the rhythm. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Well, I'm now in Garrigill itself. Seems a very nice, picturesque little village. The sort of thing that you'd see on like a tin of shortbread or something. Chocolate box. Well, it's 12:20, and as much as I had some cereal and full English for breakfast, it's midday, so I'm taking the opportunity to have a sit down and have a bite to eat. Kind of a steep road that I've just climbed up. I was trying to take it slowly, but then still ended up giving up and stopping quite a few times. You know, basically upsetting myself. Got another steep road to go up. I think on what I mapped, it says I should be going that way, and then it cuts out this corner of the Pennine Way. But if you do that, you're not doing the Pennine Way, are you? So let's get some food inside me. Some decent drag walking for a bit. A little bit stony, but it's all good. I've just met Pennine Way who's doing it northbound. It says there's a bothy here up here somewhere that night gay that I stopped in last night just before getting to Dufton. He said he shared it with a guy who's doing it southbound and who's heading to Dufton campsite, which in theory is what I'm aiming to do today. He's from Sheffield, so I'm not sure how many miles he's doing a day. I end up with a walking partner. Looks pretty awesome, that. Currently on the Lamb Green Hills, walking up Fallow Hill. It's all a bit shady. It's been a decent track, but now this, maybe less. It's still a track. It's a bit steep. My knees giving out. Trying to do anything I can to stop it from aching. I suppose wait for painkillers to kick in. Well, let's keep going. And I'm going to be reaching Crossfell, which is the highest point of the Pennine Way. It's downhill, yes, to Dufton. And there's the radar station. Seeing that spring's running all the way from there, and here, I thought I'd take the opportunity to filter out some water, fill up my water bottle. I know that don't look great, but I've just put some electrolyte tablets in it. And to be fair, it's just nice to get the rucksack off the back for a few minutes. Camelled up with filtered water. And yeah, hopefully I'll be great. I've got diarrhea tablets just in case. So now, I've come across the famous Greg's Hut. Let's go and have a look inside. It's 4 o'clock now, so it might be a bit too early to stop. But it's always a possibility. And then go to Dufton tomorrow. Pretty cool. Shut the door behind me. This is pretty cool. This is really what you want to stop into. So there's a communal room here. John Gregory. Somewhere to sleep. Hang your clothes. And a fire if you want it. It's quite decent. I wish I could stay the night, but I've still got like 7 miles. That's 7 miles I've got to add on, and I'm already kind of into a tight schedule. So let's get moving. Well, while walking up towards Crossfell, you could see Scotland over there. You could see the Lake District over there. And now I'm literally navigating cairn by cairn. I suppose that's what you get for being in the highest part of the Pennine Way. It's all good fun. And here's a stone shelter, so you can hunker down out of the wind. I'll tell you something though, it's no Greg Hut, is it? And here it is, Crossfell Trig Point. I've not seen many trig points along this way, to be fair. A couple at the beginning, maybe one the other day. This is the second. Right, heading into the mist. And this is when using a compass and taking a bearing comes in handy. And as you can see, I was up there in the clouds. There's a bit of drizzle coming now. I don't know whether to get the waterproofs on or just walk through it, as it's just cloud really, isn't it? Feeling a bit warm, probably could do with a refreshment. Well, you might recognise this. I'm now on top of Great Dun Fell. It looks like they're building another golf ball. Must love golf around here. I wondered how they were getting stuff up to that radar station. And yeah, nice bit of road. But I think I can see the signpost saying that I'm coming off this now. So, short rest, I suppose. And yeah, from what I planned, I weren't going into Dufton. And to be fair, I should have been doing more wild camping than what I have done. But none of this ground, I think, is really wild camping suitable. It's all wet or boggy. Maybe the closer I get home, the more I'll start ramping up the wild camps. Well, over there is the last climb of today, Knock Old Man, and now it's all downhill now to Dufton. What I originally planned, I wasn't going all the way to Dufton, I was going near it. But you know what? I'm still feeling good, apart from my knee keeps acting up every now and again. But no, I think I'm going to go down to Dufton, try and get into a campsite. And I've been told there's a nice pub there, so I think a cheeky half's in order. I think I've earned it. It's going to end up being another 20 miler. We were only supposed to be about an 18 miler today. But it'll be a 21 miler. And I'll tell you something, it's been a lot better than what it were yesterday. A bit more with it today. Even though, like, my knee's been playing up every now and again, I've managed to battle through it and had a really, really good day. Could just be because it's overcast and not overly sunny. Plus, doing more miles today means I've got to do less tomorrow. So from Dufton, it's a climb up, and then you spend majority of the day descending down the hill. So, sounds like a plan. Absolutely stunning. Well, I've officially walked what I originally planned. Supposed to be a little wooded area. Weren't good for wild camping, to be fair. So now I think there's about another 2 k's into Dufton itself and get on a campsite. So getting that extra little bit in means, as much as I've been setting off a bit later in the morning, means I can set off a little bit later in the morning. I'll get ready to set off, and there's a cafe that do a cracking full English, so yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. And also, I've just spent half an hour on the phone to a friend, good old Kev, nice one mate, mainly because he's messaging me. I'm not going to keep stopping and replying. And that pain in the, you know, that I keep saying, don't want to jinx it, it's took my mind off it. So now I seem to be walking a lot better. Could pick up the pace a bit and not wincing. So what's happening down there, God only knows. Sorry, there was a fly on my thumb. God, I'm hot and sweaty. As you can see there, it's 15 miles to Garrigill. So definitely walk more than that. Now, just dropped into Dufton. Need to go and find this caravan park. Oh, I think it's here. But I've had to sort my priorities out. So I got to the campsite, pitched up the tent, and called in for a refreshing pint. I deserve it. So that were another 21 miler today. Yeah, apart from my knee keep playing in, especially when coming downhill. It's been a good day. Yeah, must be getting mountain fit. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, much appreciated. And as always, I'll leave the link to my Just Keeping page. So if you'd like to support me and donate to Edale Mountain Rescue, it'd be much appreciated. Until tomorrow, Paul Marie, hurrah.